Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this ad hoc attempt to record a Blood on the Clocktower game. Blood on the Clocktower is essentially a social, interactive, deductive game. You have to fight the demons before they slaughter us all in the middle of the night. Without much further ado, let's get into it. And a disclaimer, this is literally the first time I'm playing this. Wish me luck.
Alright, I'll explain how the game kind of works, because there's how the game works and there's how doing it on Discord works. So basically, the voice channel we're all in just now, beneath the clock tower, this is kind of like the town square. I'm the storyteller, so if you have any rules questions, just come and ask. There's no rush, there's no time limit on anything at all. You'll see that there's a bunch of other voice channels, including some down the bottom that have a limited number of people that can go into them. Those are for private chats. You can have private chats during the day. During the night, you'll be sent to your cottage. Please stay in your cottage and don't leave it. I will probably pop by and explain stuff to you if that needs to happen, but because we've got some new players, I'll go around everybody on the first night anyway to check that you know what your role is and if you've got any questions, etc., etc. So the way the game works is it's pretty simple on the face of it. There's a good team and an evil team. You'll get a token. If the token's blue, you're on the good team. If it's red, you're on the evil team. The aim of the good team is to find out who the demon is that is murdering the town and vote for them to be executed. The evil team is trying to murder the town. So evil wins if there are only 2 players left alive, and good wins if the demon is executed. And other than that, all the rest of the rules are on the tokens, basically. I also put on the Discord, if you go to, I think it's rules and resources, you can open a sort of script, but you can see what all the possible tokens, all the possible roles are.
I was going to say it's a good idea to just have the wiki open.
Yeah, I always have it open.
Yeah, there's a really good wiki that has advice on how to play characters. Absolutely use it. It's the whole point of one of the big advantages of playing it online is you can refer to that. The other thing that you can do is you can use the app itself as a little reminder. So if you're talking to someone and they say, "Hey, I'm the mutant," well, not that they'd say that, but you know, say that they did, you can change their token to whatever they said they are. So you can kind of keep track like that, so you don't have to try and remember everything all at once. The game's split into 2 halves, so you've got the night phase, which we're going to start in a minute. There you're just sitting in your cottage, chilling, relaxing. Maybe you have a role that does stuff or learns stuff, but you're not talking to any other players. And then during the day, what you're trying to do is you're trying to figure out who you can trust, what information is in the town, if you have information, sharing it or not sharing it because you think they're evil. And then later on, at the end of the day, there is a round of voting where the town can choose to execute members of the town until you find the demon, basically. There are no rules about lying. Good players can lie just as much as evil players. You are totally free to say whatever you want. As well, don't take it personally if someone lies to you. There's often a good reason why a player will lie to you. Either they're evil or they're a good player who has to lie. And a classic example on this script is the mutant, which has madness, which is new to everybody on who's playing. So madness, it says if you are, I'm just reading the mutant, if you are mad about being an outsider, you might be executed. So if you get the mutant token and you say at any point during the day, I'm the mutant, the klutz, the barber, or the sweetheart, or I'm an outsider, I can, at any point for the rest of the day, just kill you instantly. Which,
What?
could be bad.
Do it
However,
mid-conversation.
Which role is that, sorry?
the mutant.
There's a lot of roles that have madness. I think
Yes.
the Serenovus makes people mad about being
Yep.
someone else as well.
Yeah, so if you might have me visit you and say, the Serenovus has chosen for you to be mad that this player is evil. And you have to do your best job to convince town that that other player is evil. Because if you don't, then I can execute one, either, or both. And it's entirely up to me how I do that. But you don't have to do madness. For instance, if you're the mutant or you're Serenovus mad, you can just come out in town and say, hey, I'm Serenovus mad that so-and-so is evil. And if you then immediately die, well, that's huge confirmation that you were probably a good player, right? So play it however you want. There's no right or wrong way to play any of the characters in this. You can't do it wrong. There's always just play it however you feel most comfortable playing it, basically. There was something else I was going to say, and now I've completely forgotten.
Little hint to all the new players: remember to talk to everyone if you are good, because having half of your good team being convinced by the bad guys that the good team is evil, it is a good way to lose the game by having your mare shot.
That sounds like it's from bitter experience.
Yeah.
But yes, it is good practice if you are playing good or evil to try and get round the town by kind of day 1 or 2 to talk to everyone either one-on-one or in a 3 and get claims from people so that you can fill out your grimoire, fill out your town, so you know who everyone is at least saying they are, because that's really, really powerful, really, really helpful.
I would also like to give a piece of advice to the newer players, and I've completely forgotten what it was now. It'll come to me in a minute.
I would also add that on this script, I think all the information gathering roles want to give out information as much as they safely can, because we need to figure out if there is a Wartox in play very quickly. Otherwise, we just end up being forced to kill off a bunch of people for no reason.
Yes, that's a good point. The Vortox has a special condition where if you don't execute someone every day, so if there's a day where you fail to execute someone, then the game is over and the good team is lost. So that is bad. Don't do that. Right.
So do we know?
I would also. I remember the piece of advice.
I was gonna. So we don't know which demon it is. So sorry. So this is the Sects and Violets script we're doing, is it?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. And so the demon might be the Vortox, or it could be Fangu, or something else.
Yes.
Fangu, Mortis, no dash, or Vortox. Yeah.
Cool. The only information we know for sure is that there's going to be 5 townsfolk, 1 demon, and 1 minion in the base condition, unless like one of the characters adds a different type of character. For example, I think the Vigor Mortis adds an outsider, or no,
Vigor Mortis takes one away, but a Fangu does add one.
If someone comes out as an outsider and it's hard claiming outsider, and you're pretty sure they are, that's a pretty sure signifier there's a Fangu in play.
Yes.
I'd also like to give a piece of advice to any prospective evil players among us.
Well, there will be 2 of you.
I've played evil most. Your minion, do not spend the entire first day talking to them. That's what the last pair did. And I instantly knew that they were the demon and the minion. No one believed me, so we lost the game. But I knew day one they were both minion and evil, because it's a classic demon mistake for a new demon to spend the entire day talking to their minion and briefing their minion on everything and planning.
Yeah, make sure you move around the circle.
Yeah, I made that mistake.
It's a massive giveaway that you're a potential demon. It's one that I've made. It's one I've seen people make.
Unless folk have any questions, we can move on. Some people have fallen out their seats, by the way.
I guess just a quick question would be, so who starts off knowing who someone else is? Like, is it a case that the only thing that happens is the demon knows who the minion is and no one else knows anyone else?
Pretty much.
So good. There's some special characters, but that's the basic.
Sure. Oh, sure.
Yeah. So for the most part, good characters, you know that you are a character and you don't know anything else. Evil players, they learn. So if you're a minion, you learn who your demon is, but not the kind of demon they are.
Okay.
If you are the demon, you learn who your minion is, and you also learn 3 roles that are not in the game. That you pretend to be. So you get some built-in lies.
Sure.
You're the demon.
Oh, so because I see there's like the little circles, so you could click on that and say, right, actually, you could be the mutant, the dreamer, or the flower girl, or something like that. Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And because of that, it is common when people are initially talking, particularly day one, you don't really want to give away your role exactly. You can go, well, I'll give you 2, or I'll give you 3, or I'll say, oh, I'm a start knowing role, or I'm someone who gets information all the way through the game.
Sure.
Just however you want to do it.
Because if I talk to the demon and I say I'm the Oracle, I know how many dead players are evil, they're like, cool, so I'll kill you off maybe, or something.
Exactly.
And if you were the Sage, that would be an extremely helpful thing to do, because then you would find out some very important information. So yeah, there's lots of ways of
yeah. Sure.
There's a lot of reasons for you to be good and want to lie to other people. Baiting the evil team being like a very important one.
Well, and also because it could be funny. So
Right, I'm going to send you all. I'll come talk to you all individually if you've got anything else you need.
Good night.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the game is afoot. I never played this before. Let's find out if it's any fun. Hosted, of course, by our very own Brother Monroe. I don't know any. Well, I do know Bro Silly, of course. He plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts with me. But besides that, all these people are new to me, so I am at a disadvantage. I don't know if they lie or not. Zedrius, Warlord are probably... well, they sound experienced. The fact that Eleanor set up her gender means she is at least familiar with the interface, so probably an experienced player as well. And from what I heard, well, essentially Rocket, Spike, they all did it before. I know the game, I watched the game, but I never played it, so I have no idea if it's a smart thing to do and how to do it, but we'll see, I suppose. We will see. I wonder how he's doing it, but I can't really see the other cottages. I am in a little cottage, yes, and I'm waiting here until Brother Monroe gets to me. Maybe this will be the only time the entire game he will visit me during the night. Who knows what role I will get. Some roles have an active role during the night, of course, and others do not. For example, the Town Crier, each night you're active, but the Savant, on the other hand, yeah, there is no reason for the Game Master to visit the Savant during the night, so we'll see. We'll see. looks like Zedrius is out of his seat. I wonder why. Now, if I was Brother Monroe, I would give the evil role, at least a demon, to a player that is experienced. So I do not expect Rose Silly or myself to get the role, but we'll see. It's all we can do, right? It's all we can do.
Hello?
Hello!
Did you get a token? I don't think you will have done, because I don't think the app gave tokens out today.
No, I did not.
You are evil.
Awesome.
You are the pit hag.
The pit hag. Oh, lovely.
That's a fun one.
That is a fun one. Oh.
And your demon is Eleanor at the top of the
Yes.
top of the town.
Do I know what kind of demon it is?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much.
Unfortunately, you don't get to use your ability tonight, but assuming you don't get executed tomorrow, I'll be back.
I'll be back. Cheers.
All right. Bye.
Oi. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is a surprise indeed. I am the pit hag. Each night, choose a player and a character, and they become, if not in play, a demon is made. In short, if Eleanor is at risk, I can use the pit hag ability to create a new demon. Interesting. Well, they become if not in play, so I could in fact Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna introduce myself this first day to a lot of people. Yeah. Just gonna say hello to Warlord, to Zedrius, and to Eleanor, and I dropped something. I shouldn't do that, really. Okay. Hopefully, Eleanor can then give me the roles that are not in play, and I can screw things up with that. Okay, but let's assume for a moment I need to have a role to say that, okay, what can I do? I could say I'm a flower girl. That's just a reminder token. Okay. I don't know. Oh God, I don't know. Oh, this is tense. It's annoying that I don't know the bluffs. And yes, I set my demon to a Vigor Mortis for now. It's either that or a Fangu, I think. But I'll stick with the Vigor Mortis for now. Yeah, am I... Hold on. A reference sheet. That's easier. Ooh. There we go.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. Your friendly town storyteller has been brutally murdered, and the 8-pointed star and vile rituals indicate that it's a demon.
As always.
Find out who the demon is. Go.
Egads.
Right.
Eleanor, can I talk to you?
Who's the demon?
Yeah, sure. Where?
How about the town hall?
Rosalie, can we go to the Church of the Holy Virgin, please?
I can't wait to get slaughtered. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice seeing you here, man.
I have no idea what's going on.
You have no idea what's going on. Well, I suppose, well, it's new for the both of us. It's the first time that I'm playing as well. So, woohoo, scary, isn't it?
Very terrifying. I thought this was just gonna be like, oh, what's that one game called with the wolves, where there's like two wolves and like a detective and a...
Well, it is, I suppose, but it's far more complex than that. I mean, have you seen the reference sheet yet?
Yes.
I mean,
oh gee,
it is impressive, isn't it? So
yeah, it's interesting.
Are you the demon?
Right. Let's see. I'm gonna go with no.
You're gonna say no to that.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you if that's a truth or a lie or maybe I don't even know.
Fair enough. Would you be willing to do a 2-on-2? I give you 2 roles that I am or could be, and you'll do the same.
What is? I don't understand what that means.
Well, basically, you give me 2 roles that you could be, and one of them is the truth, the other one is a lie. So 50-50. I'll do the same.
Oh, 2 truths.
Well, one truth
lie,
or a
one
lie,
truth. Okay. So instead of 2 truths, it's
yeah. For example, okay. If you're the artist, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm either the artist or the sage.
Interesting. Okay. I gotta figure out how to pronounce this.
Would you? Oh, hello. We're joined by artist.
Yes.
I don't know what's happening.
I have no experience with this script either, so.
But is that a lie? I already can't trust anyone. You're all dirty liars.
Maybe so, but I assume people are talking in good faith. It usually helps a bit.
It helps a bit, and I was just, it's awesome that you're here as well. I was just about to tell, I just told Bro Silly that I'm either the artist or the sage, and I was wondering, would you be willing to share something as well?
I'm either the seamstress or the town crier.
The seamstress.
I don't get information to begin with.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean.
Okay.
Seamstress or town crier. That's pretty awesome.
I am either. I guess we're all just saying the good guys. No one's out here gonna pretend like they're a bad guy.
I'm not a bad guy.
Okay.
That's not how this works. Sometimes you'll hear a bluff of an outsider, but generally, if they're bluffing demon, they're an idiot.
Well, see, I am quite idiotic.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, I will go with I'm either the flower girl or the clockmaker.
Okay.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If you are clockmaker, can we kill you? Can we execute you to make just in case there's a Vortox in play?
If
born
you're
into this world,
if you're the clockmaker, your role you already know, right? What how far the demon is from the so it would make sense to actually kill you, just in case.
That's true. I am looking at it. I'm so glad that we're immediately talking about ending my life. It's really an amazing.
It's quite reasonable.
Well, how am I to know what's reasonable when we're talking about my execution now?
At the start of game information roll, clockmaker should be looking to be executed, especially on this script, because you've already got information.
Well, hold on now. Well, hold on now.
Execution.
Well, hold on now.
Thing is, you could be a flower girl, so
yeah.
That's what I was just gonna say. Is I said either or. You all immediately assumed clockmaker. It would be real awkward if it wasn't.
Yeah, true.
I noted it.
Right.
Yeah, y'all gonna execute me like, yeah, that was a flower girl.
I know what I need to know, lads. I'm gonna visit the other people as well, if you don't mind.
Yep.
A lot of new people to meet, so.
So true.
Cheerio.
So true. I already forgot what you guys said.
Well, I've got a note. I've got a piece of paper in front of me for writing. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should probably have one of those too. Where's my
Yeah,
paper? Uh-oh.
You
One.
Oh.
Oh, hello, you. Sorry.
Your
Hello.
ability gets turned off.
Okay.
Charlie, unless it's a weird ability that doesn't. But
Uh-huh.
most of them do.
There is, yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
you can-
all abilities get turned off, even if they don't specify.
Well, it's unless they specify even while dead, they get turned.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good to know.
I work in
That's good.
tax, so yeah, specific beats general. I've also played D&D since 3.5. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
For instance,
Yeah.
you have fun characters like the Heretic, who's fortunately not on
Heresy!
this
Heresy!
who has basically whoever wins loses. This works even if you're dead.
Okay.
That's a confusing one. I love that.
So do you wanna go have a chat, Yulari?
Yeah, sure. Where do you want to go?
Yeah.
I'll head back to the tea house.
Ah, lovely. I love myself some tea. Go ahead. Hello. Nice meeting you.
Hello. Is this your first time playing anything like this, or have you played social deduction games before?
I've played other social deduction games before, and I've watched Clock Tower before on YouTube, so I am familiar with the game, but I'm afraid to say it is the first time I'm playing. That's right.
So, a little bit of advice for you, just friendly advice. One, if you are evil, sometimes it's pertinent to any information that you have, including your alignment, is a bargaining chip.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Like was said at the start by, I think, Rocket, sometimes you do want to reveal that information for free if it's something that you think is more valuable being out in the open than it is, being kept hidden. Or you might want to lie about some information to try and throw some discourse into the group.
Yeah. I see what you mean. I mean,
depending on your alignment, your role, and various other things.
Yeah.
So,
if you were a twin, for example, you would announce it immediately. Essentially, if you're the good twin.
Well, potentially. Some roles, for example, like Mayor in some of the other games, you want to keep hidden because it's quite a valuable role, and it's an easy target to get you killed. Or you might want to tell people that you're Mayor if, for example, you are Soldier, who can block.
Who can block the attacks during the night? Yeah.
Yeah. Just a piece of advice there.
Yeah, thanks.
Do you have anything for me? Do you have you learn any information from your role at all?
Do I have anything? No, I'm afraid I'm not active. Not an active role during the night.
Okay.
That is something I'm willing to share. However, for the rest, I'm afraid, I'm gonna keep silent until I get something from you first.
Give and take and all. I'll give you one piece of advice. I get information. However, I do not get any information day one.
Okay.
I only get information if conditions are met.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Okay. Oh, there are so many choices. Love it.
There are. There is a lot of choices. This is one of the more complex scenarios, or starting scenarios.
Yeah, it's a bit overwhelming the first time. I must admit.
It is.
But also very fun.
Gets your blood pumping a bit, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Especially the waiting time, during the night, waiting like, oh my god, am I gonna die or not, or what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Did I get it right? Yeah, it's gonna be fun. You've played it before a lot, Dan.
I've played it a decent bit with this group. Yeah, I've been evil twice. I've been demon twice, should I say? I won both of those games, mainly through just lying and deception, rather than direct killing.
Okay. And is it a strong group? Because I have no idea.
Somewhat in the middle. Myself, Rocket, Warlord, and Eleanor have played a decent bit, but yourself, Bro Silly, and Spike are all new, both to us and I think to the game.
Okay. Oh.
But we've got probably maybe 8 games under our belt total as a group.
Yeah, that's not really a lot.
We're not the most experienced.
Yeah. Only once a week, I suppose, or something.
Like kind of once a month, twice a month, kind of thing.
Once, twice
Just
a
depends.
month. Okay. Yeah, that's not a lot. I thought it would be more. Oh well.
We've been playing, actually, it's probably a bit more than that, probably twice a month on average. We've been playing since end of July, I want to say.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I must say I've watched a lot of it on YouTube, and it looks really fun.
It is a very fun game. There is literally nothing better than, I can tell you this, there is nothing better than the feeling of being demon and convincing someone to vote against their own interest, and then being like, and then literally, and then just seeing, and then just hearing, and that ends the game. Evil wins.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can imagine.
It is literally the best feeling, having someone executed as a demon and being the reason that they were executed because you gaslit this one person into absolutely believing you. And I've done that twice now.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's such a fantastic game.
It does seem a bit overcomplicated now and then, though, with some of the roles that they've added.
Okay, this is like I said, one of the more complex scenarios. It's why I said it might be an idea to play play one of the other starting scenarios.
Yeah.
For example, trouble brewing. Brewing being the kind of default starting scenario, where you've only got the one type of demon and his ability is basic, and all of your classes are much more simple. Like you've only got kind of the at night, and at the start of the game you get information abilities.
Yeah, it's a bit less choice, isn't it? Because now we have to worry about the Nodashi and stuff, and that's...
Yeah, there is some very scary demons here.
Yeah, that...
Like, the one I am quite scared of is the... what's it called? The one I am very scared of is the Vortox.
Oh... Yeah, that's really a guessing game, isn't it? And if we don't execute, then evil wins.
Yeah. Each day, if no one has executed, evil wins. That's it. We have to just execute every day.
Yeah. In that regard, I talked to Bro Silly earlier.
Yeah.
And one of the roles he gave me was Clockmaker. He also gave another role, I'm not going to give that one out, but he also said Clockmaker, and that might be...
The thing is, a lot of players will give 2 or 3 roles.
Yeah, I know.
If you ever talk to, I think Rocket does this often, he'll give 3 different roles. All right, let's head back to...
Yeah.
Let's head back to Clocktower.
We're the only ones left, yeah.
Also, what did he say? What information did he give you from Clockmaker?
He did not give any information besides that. He was he was slightly overwhelmed because it's the first time he's playing it.
Of course, yeah. That information really should have given out.
Yeah. Right, let's head back.
I'll have to talk to him. Hey, bro.
Hilary.
Right,
that was not suspicious of you at all, Zagreus.
Someone called me?
And I want to check Bro Silly's memory as well. Can I pull you into a paradox?
Into a what?
Paradox, one of the chat.
Paradox, Valari.
Yeah, sure.
Go on.
Zadrius, would you like to talk to me?
Give me 1 second, bro.
Yo.
So, what minion are you?
I am a pit hag.
Pit hag, okay. Right, so, I am Vigor Mortis.
Vigor Mortis, awesome.
Yes.
Zadrius has a role that needs something to happen before he can give some intelligence out.
Okay.
Well, you heard Bro Silly, but that's not a real threat, I think.
No. I mean, Bro Silly we can probably convince Town to execute.
Yeah,
Possibly. Unless he comes out as Flower Girl, in which case it's a safe bet.
What are the
I'm not gonna vote if he does come out.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, I'm thinking.
All right.
guess...
Apologies to the people who I just pulled out of a private chat.
No worries.
So, you don't have to start with nominations, but I'm going to explain how those work, because we do have some new players. So this is the evening, if you like. Basically, each living player, I should say, you can nominate another player, which includes yourself, to be executed. You then get to make your prosecution. The person you have accused gets to make a defense. The town gets to chat about it for a bit, and then I will run a vote. You must make sure you're in your seat, otherwise it won't work. So I'll remind people to sit in their seats, because sometimes the app drops you out. You can vote as many times as you like while you're alive. You can vote on every nomination. You can vote on none of them. Entirely up to you. Once you're dead, you get 1 vote for the rest of the game. Most people keep that until the end of the game, when it's like, okay, it's one of these 3 people. But you don't have to. You can play the game any way you like. That's pretty much what it is. You can only nominate once per day. You can only be nominated once per day. And other than that, it's all very simple. So, actually, no, before I open nominations, because this script has a juggler. Does anyone want to claim juggler? Okay, thank you for making my life easier. Excellent.
Actually, I would claim juggler.
Oh, for goodness sake. Right, yeah, go on then. Who are you?
I would like to juggle that Eleanor is our demon, and she or they are the Vigor Mortis. I would like to juggle that Spike is the philosopher, and I would like to juggle that Zadrius is our minion, the Serenovus.
I would like to juggle as well, then.
I will juggle.
I'm Spartacus.
I'll juggle.
No.
Alfarius, yeah.
That is actually a common thing with jugglers. It's basically like everyone juggles.
Yeah, I mean, we should all be juggling. That's no question.
Okay. Who would like to juggle next? Is it Zadrius, I think?
It's Hilari first.
Oh, sorry, my mistake.
Oh, I'm honored, thank you. I would like to juggle that Bro Silly is the clockmaker. I would like to juggle that Rocket is actually the demon, and I think a Vortox. And I would like to juggle that Warlord is the philosopher. I'll keep it at that, I think.
Thank you very much. Zadrius?
I would like to also juggle the Brocely as the clockmaker. I would like to juggle the Warlord is a Nodashi. And I would also like to finally juggle that Yulanari is the artist.
Okay. Thank you very much. Any other juggles?
Oh god, my head hurts. No.
That is
Mine
quite
too.
reasonable.
I have no idea what juggling does.
Okay, so
You-
I'll just explain the juggler. So there's what the actual role is on your first day, you publicly guess up to 5 players' characters. So you would do exactly what the guys just did. Say, so and so is this, and so is that, and then that night you learn how many of your guesses were correct.
So we really should all be juggling.
Yeah,
But-
it helps to hide the juggler as
I
well.
It helps
that's
to hide
why.
the juggler, and it also helps for players to kind of express how they're talking and get the town talking, basically.
Okay.
You can
I
also
guess I can.
try to use it to give out your suspicions of what people actually are.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I might as well. At this point, I'll juggle. I guess. Do I
Go for
do
it.
I have to claim to juggle, or do I just do it?
Yeah, you just say I'd like to juggle, and then name up to 5 players and their characters, which can
Okay.
by the way, you can say I juggle that, I don't know, Steve or whoever is, and then list 5 different roles. You don't have to.
Oh, so if you have suspicions about someone, you could literally just list off like all of the demons if you think
Yeah.
that if you're like almost certain they are the demon.
Yeah, you can do pretty much whatever you want.
Yes.
Right, go for
Okay.
it.
You
I didn't think of that one, but yeah,
Legend
a good
or
suggestion,
juggler.
Zadrius.
Yeah,
All right. I guess.
yeah. If you're not juggler, it doesn't matter what you claim.
I mean, yeah.
The way of getting it.
Okay. Procedure, your juggles, please.
I juggle that. Let's see, I'll just go down the list. Yulari is an artist. That Eleanor is a seamstress, right? That's what it's called. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
That Rocket is a savant, and that Warlord is a philosopher.
Okay, thank you very much. Any more juggles?
Yes, I will juggle.
Go for it.
I will juggle that Warlord is the clockmaker, that Zadrius is the mathematician, and that Eleanor is Nodashi.
Okay, thank you very much. Right, I think everyone has juggled now.
I haven't, but I won't.
Okay.
I am not making this harder.
Okay, in that case, I will say that nominations are open, but I will also say that Zadrius and Broceli, the app has kicked you out of your seats, so just make
Oh
sure that you
god,
sat down.
darn it.
For crying out loud. All right, I'm back.
Alright, I'm sitting down again. I've got enough off the floor.
It does that sometimes, don't worry about it.
So
I nominate Broceli.
Oh, who was that, sorry?
Eleanor nominates Broceli.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Eleanor nominates Broceli. Tell us why.
Because I think there's a Vortox in play, and you are the closest thing we've got to that I've got to a plausibly confirmed clockmaker. Pretty much.
Okay. Broceli, would you like to make your defense?
Born so soon, just to suffer.
Trust me, it happens sometimes.
If you make clocks, you were born to die.
Yes.
It is called
We all
blood.
born to die.
Broceli, if you have any information, now is a good time to reveal it. Otherwise, there's a decent chance you will not, live.
Playing 3D chess with myself right now, and I don't know if I should.
I'm being entirely genuine here.
No.
yeah, man, if
If
you
you
know
don't
anything,
receive-
you gotta say it. Trust me.
Quick question:
Okay.
If I
Yeah.
am voted out, can I continue to say things just to say things?
Yes.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
still
you-
part of the
no
game. You'll
restriction
only lose your
on-
voting ability and your actual ability.
Yeah, there's no restriction on dead players talking whatsoever. So the way the votes
Okay.
work is, in a moment I'll press the countdown button. You can either put your hand up or keep your hand down. Because there are 7 players alive, a majority of the town is required, so you need 4. Nominations continue until they don't, basically. If you have 2 players on, say, 4 votes, if there's a tie, no players are executed. So if you got someone on 4, then you would pick someone else. You would then need 5, and if then you tried to do it again, then you would need 6, and so on. So
Okay.
just be aware it's
Okay.
it's approval voting, and nominations can basically go on until the whole town has had a shot to nominate. Right.
All right.
I'm going to
So,
put the timer
Sorry,
up.
quick question. So, sorry, newbie question. Let's, for the sake of argument, we vote and Bro Silly is the demon. Then do we win?
We win.
Or-
We win?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd
If
be
you
awesome.
nominate and execute the demon on day 1, the good team will win.
Okay.
No, guys, please. I'm definitely not the demon.
Okay, I'm going to run the vote.
Oh no, that sounded so convincing.
We don't have the Zomghoul in this, do we? No, we don't.
No.
Yeah, that's what I did last game. I just got executed. They won. They did it for the memes.
I called it. I bloody called it.
And then I had him on a chop block, and Izan, yeah, got him back.
Okay, well, if we have a, what was it, Nodashi? No, if we had a Vortox, we're safe now at least, right?
Yes.
Okay.
One more day. 6 is enough. It's very unlikely that you will exceed that, but nominations are still open. Rossilli on the block.
Do people have indications of, like, from talking to other people or, like, based on their information roles, do people have an indication of messed up information right now?
I'm gonna say no, I don't.
No, I don't.
I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Is it
final
not
call
a? Oh, okay.
for nomination.
Yeah, some mixed up information right now, based on talking to people.
All right, I'm going to bring the day to a close then in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Goodbye.
1. Rossilli is executed and dies.
Die, silly boy.
Sleep. Right, let me send you to sleep.
Oh.
Good night.
Night, all.
Night. Night.
Good night. I'll see someone dead
Leave
tonight.
night. Apart from, the demon.
And
Hello.
Hello.
Right. You've got your cauldron. Who would you like to pick? And what would you like them to become? And would you like any advice about being the pit hag? Before you do that.
Well, I would like to hear your opinion on my choice first.
Okay. So I will say in general, the thing with the pit hag that new players make a mistake with is you have to pick a character that's not in play.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you've spoken to your demon or not.
Unfortunately, just when I was about to ask the 3 lies you've given, Eleanor, you pulled us back to the town square.
Alright. Do you know what kind of demon they are?
Yes, that I do know.
Okay. So, because you know what kind of demon there is, you know whether there are any outsiders in the game or not. And
yeah.
if I was the pit hag, I would be changing really helpful townsfolk into extremely annoying outsiders, personally.
Yeah,
But,
that was my thought as well.
There you go.
And I was thinking about turning Zadrius into the Klutz.
Into the klutz. No problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So, Zadrius into the Klutz. I'm not sure if it was a good idea. Maybe I should have simply made him a mutant. That way he could not talk about being changed. Now he can. So yes. Then again, if he talks about it now, then Eleanor may have a chance to neutralize him. So, yeah, interesting. The juggles earlier were interesting as well. Warlord was mentioned once. Eleanor was mentioned once, I think, as a possible Nodashi. So it's quite possible that next turn I will turn Warlord into a demon. Or maybe Rocket. I haven't talked to Rocket yet. Also quite interesting. So yes. Bro was killed. I gotta talk to him today, see what his actual role was.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Ilari died tonight.
No.
What?
What?
Okay.
Hey, Zacharias, I would like to talk to you.
I just want to say something. I'm like 90% sure we're dealing with a Fango here. Fango.
Okay, Zacharias, I would like to talk to you.
Okay.
What does the Fangu do?
First
They-
outsider that this
They add an
that this
outsider.
kill.
Yeah.
Right.
Where do you want to go, Zacharias?
Yeah, tea house.
Sure.
Man.
Right, I mean, I think I'd like to consult with the two dead. Hole
Oh,
in the wall, anyone?
Yeah, agreed.
Rocket? We haven't really.
You're,
Hello.
as far as we could garner, you're pretty much confirmed Clockmaker, so Clockmaker info should probably be shared at this point.
I don't understand why these rumors, speculations are coming out against me.
Well, I mean, if you were Flower Girl, you probably would have identified.
Well, yeah, told
yourself
you if a
as
demon
that.
had voted already?
Well, no, because you wouldn't have the ability to, because
Well,
you were dead.
Pretty much
and
everyone
your-
voted,
it
so
was- no,
Flower Girl would be
turned off
useless.
dark.
That's true.
So, yeah, as it is,
Probably why it's useless.
because I trust you two, because you're dead, I really shouldn't. There's the ability for the dead to be minions.
Oh, I never trust anyone who says I really shouldn't. Immediately guilty. Immediately. I know the demon, it's you. Alright, I'm gonna go vote you off now. Come on, let's go, Alright, let's do it.
I am the seamstress,
Okay,
and I got
let's
to
see.
you
And the funny
and
thing, I already knew
Warlord
that.
as. Yeah, I wonder why. Probably because it was one of the two who I told you earlier. Yeah.
You just said it in a certain way, it was pretty obvious.
Well,
What the heck
it's
does
either
Seamstress do again?
you or Warlord are you and Warlord are different alignments. So either you're evil and Warlord's good, or Warlord's evil and you're good.
Oh. This is very helpful information to me.
Yes.
This is very helpful information. Oh, this is extremely helpful information to me.
Indeed it is.
Okay. So I
And
may...
then
So, despite the rumors, I may actually, in fact, be slightly, maybe just a little bit of a man who works with slightly little wristwatches. Maybe, just maybe. Slightly unconfirmed, but maybe also confirmed a little bit.
Totally confirmed.
no,
Check.
so long as they're not
And-
the clocks of death, the sands of
yes,
time
yes, yes,
that
yes,
will
yes.
come for us all, and all that poetic
Okay.
stuff.
Who is interesting? Very interesting.
Has anyone of you
Now,
talked
I'm not
to...
gonna say anything, but if Warlord is, the evil man, then all I'm gonna say. Well, okay, well, hold on a second. Do travelers count as evil? When you do your little thingamabob, they don't, do they?
Yes, they do, but also. Oh, do you mean outsiders? Because there's no travelers in this game.
I'm.
Travelers are people
Yes,
who
yes,
come
that's what I
in.
meant.
Yes, halfway through.
That's what I meant.
Or leave halfway through. No, they come up as good. Unless they are changed to evil, which can happen in some games, and I don't know if it's on the script or not.
Assuming, oh my god, I'm so correct. I was gonna say, now, as the clockman, I may have gotten a certain number that comes after 1. And if I'm noticing people in the Raven Keeper's tea house, those 2 people happen to be a certain number of spaces apart.
Yes.
That is also a certain number that comes after 1.
Okay, so
Close
if Warlord is the demon, then Zadrius could be a minion. Right.
Or Zadrius could be the demon Warlord.
All we know is Warlord is
Warlord's
evil.
Assuming you are good.
And the great thing is they don't know that we know this information.
Yes.
Because somebody, me, did not come out as the actual official clockmaker in the very beginning. You know, you're welcome. So, I think we rally the other few innocents that we can confirm our innocence, and we before they notice that we're all in the same VC, I think we all head into Saint Head's pub and tell them our information. Or is that unwise?
I mean,
to me, this case is open and closed. Like, we're good to go.
Yes, as it is, I think we need to cut off a few more snips of worldviews.
I think we need to talk to Rocket and Spike. We need to know where they stand.
And I do need to tell Warlord I know
we shouldn't all go in the same VC.
Yeah.
Some of us should go into the Raven Keeper's tea house and kind of explore.
I think... Can you tell Warlord to join us, please? Yeah.
Okay. And then Warlord. Okay, who wants to go talk to
me and Ulari staying here, and you... Oh, I don't know.
I'll just go fuck around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go tell them. Just Warlord, right? Just Warlord?
I think, tell Warlord to come into a hole in the wall.
When he's ready, we want to talk to him.
When he's ready
to
talk.
I can just jump in Raven Keeper's tea house, right? I don't have to announce.
Yeah, you can. I don't think you should reveal too much information.
I'm not. I'm just gonna say that they want you. Or that they want you guys want Warlord. Alright. Here I go.
Yeah, Warlord.
What are your bluffs? Quickly.
Seamstress, Town Crier, Oracle.
Oracle, cheers.
Yes, I killed you because I can.
Figured.
Zadrius or Warlord have wrong info.
Zadrius is a klutz right now.
Klutz. So he was Philo, I guess?
I don't know what he was. I changed him.
Okay. Right.
I'm gonna target Spike next.
Yeah. I'm thinking make someone into Clockmaker, because Clockmaker doesn't get information in the middle of the game.
Yeah, I'll turn him into Clockmaker. Cheers.
Yeah. And now we wait suspiciously. Oh, hello, Warlord.
We wait very suspiciously for him. There he is. Speak of the devil.
Suspiciously for Warlord. So, I'm honestly surprised this worked, because Brocilli and you are different alignments according to my seamstress's information, i.e. me. So, either you're evil or he's evil. Or I'm poisoned.
Right now, I'm like really on that you're also evil, Eleanor, because my information doesn't line up.
All right, what's your information then, Warlord?
Yeah.
I'm gonna die if I reveal it, though. I'm definitely gonna die if I reveal more than I already have. I think I'm gonna die.
Okay, so you don't trust Eleanor. Fair.
Okay. Fair, but assuming you're good, that means Brocilli is evil.
Then that means Brocilli is the evil one. Yeah.
Yes.
What I don't know if I should.
Social read
you know what? Can we go to like a public chat which is not limited to 3 people? Let's just go to Raven Keeper's tea house, because I want to bring Zadrius into it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Go ahead. We'll join.
Okay, Zadrius, I'm bringing everyone here because I think there's evil players in this chat right now.
Well, I mean, you have most of the
Curiously
players.
enough.
You're statistically correct.
Statistically, yes. Curiously enough, one worldview posed would also put 2 evil players in this chat as well.
Yeah.
It would be funny
I
if Saint had
think-
spotted all the evil.
I think
and they're all just
Brosily and
innocent.
Eleanor are mutually exclusive. I don't think that Eleanor can be evil and Brosily be not evil, and Brosily be good and Eleanor not be evil. I think one of them is evil.
Bruce, silly is evil.
I'm
Sorry.
so evil. Yeah, that's why
Okay,
they killed me.
Give me
clearly.
your evidence. Give me your
Clearly,
evidence.
yeah.
Yeah, give me. Can you give me something more? Why do you think that? Because I'm confused here right now.
You know what? I commit myself to die.
No. If you can do it without giving that hint, that's fine. But
it's not going to make sense unless I commit myself to die, and considering that
No, we don't want that. We don't want that.
I mean, we can always
Warlord?
execute you.
Yeah.
Warlord? No.
No.
I'm gonna do a stupid play here,
Okay.
Okay.
and Warlord, you'll know what I'm about to do.
Okay.
What I
That does
need you to
sound
do is just when I do what I'm gonna do,
Okay. I get it.
agree with me.
I got you.
I need all of you. I need all of you to agree with me,
Okay.
except you, bro, and Yulari. Eleanor,
Yeah, but-
Warlord. I need you to trust me.
well, yeah,
Well,
I'm trusting you.
I know
That's-
exactly what you're trying to do. I know exactly what he's trying to do. I'll support his thing. If this turns out to be a bad thing for the good team, then you'll kill me too. That's fine.
Assuming.
I mean,
that
if it turns out to
Silly
be
is
a,
evil.
if it turns out to be a bad thing, then
I
you know
think
what
it makes.
happens, Warlord.
I think it makes some sense. I think it makes some sense. I think if this turns out to be a bad thing, we lose. Like, there's no point.
Yeah,
Oh,
there is
somebody
literally
disappeared.
nothing.
Rocket wants. Oh, Rocket's gone again. Does that
he's-
confirm savants? Or is that bluff?
It's
Or it could just
possible,
be-
but not really, because the previous time Rocket was gone, Spike was also gone because Spike was having a rules question with Brother Monroe, and when both of them came together, and then Rocket was
Rocket's an
gone for a
experienced
while.
player like the rest of us, though.
Spike's gone.
Rocket's not functioning at 100% right now.
Oh, is he not?
That's
Yeah, he
fine.
did say that he was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
tired.
Yeah, it's when me and Brosily went to confront, assuming he was an artist or savant, and actually he's just tired.
I'm not a savant. I'm just
Okay.
We don't know
tired.
if that was a,
Hey,
we don't know if that's a blatant face lie.
Okay, tell me this, Olari, are you willing to claim your role? Because you're dead.
I am dead, but in present company, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait one more night for that. I want to see what Zandrius has some kind of evil plan. I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna wait that out, and then yeah, sure.
It's not evil. It's a gamble that will either win us or lose us the game.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, this
Jeez.
will be interesting.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it.
No,
There's literally
no.
nothing. There's literally nothing you can do to stop me, and this is a 50-50 on.
50-50.
Hello, I
Hey.
called you all out from your tea
Now,
house.
this is stressful.
I nominate myself.
What?
What?
I didn't
What?
quite catch that. Nominations are
Huh?
open. Who is
Because
nominating
Andreas
themselves?
nominates Zandrius.
Zandrius nominating.
Oh
Okay.
wow. What?
I need to sit down.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, so you are doing what I thought you were going to do. Okay.
Can I
Oh.
can I quickly have a sit down with Rocket, please, before we get into the nominations? Or are we too late for that now?
That's too late.
No, you may not.
Okay,
If you
cool.
want to have a conversation, you do it in public.
But,
Yeah.
Okay,
as we are all here right now, I wanna claim that I'm the artist, and I know there's no warthogs in
Okay.
play.
okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
every
We don't have to kill you.
we have you
Well,
don't have
that's
to kill
assuming
me,
he's telling the truth.
Not poisoned.
and you don't have to be wary about your capabilities and then your I forgot the name.
I mean,
Fuck's sake.
surely
Yeah.
if you were
I get it.
And
Ability.
again,
That's
Not-
what.
weren't you also
Oh, wait,
So
no.
your
convicted of that?
townsfolk, your ability is true. That's what
Okay.
I wanted to say.
We're getting
Okay.
quite far away from poor old Zandrius. So, Zandrius,
So-
tell us
Why?
why should
Yeah.
Why should Zandrius die?
I have a plan, and I need the good team to trust me.
Okay. And Zandrius, please tell us why you should not die.
Because I believe that this has the potential to lose us the game, but it could also win us the game.
Cool.
Interesting.
Bro Silly, you're not in your seat, neither are you, Rocket.
Oh,
So
Gosh, dang it.
Just to confirm that, people, we can't vote, can we?
You can vote once.
Dead people
Once.
can vote.
Right.
We have one vote for the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now.
for the whole game. That's it.
Okay,
Alright,
so
again.
I don't need to vote in order for this to work, so I'm gonna hold off on it.
Yeah, don't vote
Three.
unless it's going to be like game ending.
I'm gonna just not vote because with the people who have hands up, we
Yeah,
can
we
then
got it.
always, if needs be, we can put someone else on the block a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel
Understandable.
about this.
yeah.
Okay. 3
Well-
is up. Zandrius.
I think I know what he's trying to do, unless like something screwy and I don't understand it.
That's kind of my gamble here, Warlord. Either I'll be proven correct, or or my other theory will be proven correct. One of my
What?
theories will be proven correct here.
For science. Are there any other nominations?
In YOLO, I suppose.
I
Literally.
I mean, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how this plays out.
Okay, I'm not hearing them, so I'm gonna bring the day to a close in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zandrius is executed and dies.
Oh damn!
And give me a
Pepperoni,
second.
Zandrius,
What do you mean?
got-
Oh, dang.
I'm gonna choose Eleanor.
Okay.
Zandrius chooses Eleanor.
I think we
The game
lost.
is over,
Yeah, I think we lost.
and the evil team has won.
What?
Yeah, I knew it.
What?
I thought you knew that Eleanor was the demon.
Amazing.
That's
What just happened? What just happened?
What?
yeah.
Oh,
What
I was,
okay.
I was the clerk.
Okay, let me
I
explain.
knew it.
Oh god, I thought you were gonna point at me, dude, because I thought you knew for sure that was good, so you were gonna point at me.
I was
Amazing.
recently convinced Eleanor was good. I knew you were good.
Oh god.
Oh no! Eleanor was the demon. I'm sure. I thought
Yeah, Eleanor
Eleanor.
was the demon, Lark was the minion.
Yes.
Why did no
Yes.
one say that?
Okay,
Because we
Give us
were
a
in
chance.
the chat with them. We were in the
Right.
chat with them, dude.
so let me explain what just happened. So let's leave Zandrius and Eleanor till the end. So let's start with Bro Silly, who was the clockmaker, who learned a 2. We then had Spike, who was the philosopher, who on night 2 chose to become a clockmaker, or rather gain the clockmaker's ability, and also learned a 2. Then we have Rocket, who was the artist, had used their questions just before the town square, and had learned that they were in fact the artist, meaning that there was no Vortox in play. There was no Vortox in play because Eleanor was the Vigor Mortis. And the penny might be dropping for people now. So, but let's come back to that.
I see.
So,
yeah.
Warlord was the dreamer. Night 1 sniped the demon, and because I had no idea what Eleanor was bluffing, I had to make it up. So I said that they were either the Oracle or the Vigor Mortis. Now, night 2, Warlord picked Zandrius. Now, I actually gave them the truth, but I didn't have to, because Ulari was the pit hag who was killed night 1 by their own demon, and because it was a Vigor Mortis, retained their own ability and poisoned Warlord. So I could have
I
talked
was poisoned.
nonsense. But when they picked Zadrius, who had just been... What did you start as, Zadrius? You started as the Sage, didn't you? Who'd just been turned from the Sage into the Klutz
By the pit hag.
So I said either Klutz or Vortox, meaning... because I was trying to help the good team by giving, hopefully, double confirmation that there was in fact no Vortox, so that you weren't worried about everything being wrong and having to execute every day, etc., etc. That all went completely tits up because Zadrius chose an evil player and lost the game.
Zadrius, in his usual manner, shot the mayor and killed.
I know, it's amazing. I love it.
It's the same thing.
I'm going to say, I was 50-50. I was half spin. I knew that either Yanari or Brosili was the minion. I knew one of those two had to be the minion. I was half convinced it was
good,
Spike or
and
Rocket.
then like jump off of that. I was like, it's gonna either win us the game. I don't see how it's gonna win us the game, but I think it'll progress us in the right direction. I
thought that if I picked Eleanor, then it would give me confirmation that I could trust two people, because Warlord had just revealed in private that he was Dreamer and had given me solid information to confirm that.
Like the moment I hopped in that chat, Eleanor, I knew.
What he completely failed to mention to me at the time was that Eleanor had a distinct possibility of being a demon.
Yeah, I wish I could have jumped in with you guys like early, because I would have been like, no, I know, I'm fairly.
Come to you because you were a philosopher. You pretty much gave it away because I gave you some recommendations and you immediately. I recommended that you talk to the storyteller and ask him a rules question if you were the philosopher, and you immediately did that. So I was like, I have you as philosopher. The only information I had mixed up was that Eleanor didn't claim any of the roles that they showed up at. So I knew that Eleanor was either evil and lying, or I was poisoned in some way. So I was trying to figure out if I was poisoned or not.
Both.
The second time around, I was poisoned, but I still got the right information, so I don't think that matters. Like the moment Zadrius said that he had been turned into the Klutz, I was sure that I wasn't poisoned, which was wrong at the moment, but still it would have worked. And so I knew that Spike was philosopher. I knew that Zadrius was good. I was pretty confident that Rocket was good.
Why didn't you tell me that Eleanor?
Because I pieced it together when I went into the chat with the other
Why didn't you tell me that Eleanor had a strong suspicion of that Eleanor was demon when I?
Because I was still not sure that you were good entirely, because you said that Brosili was the barber and that you somehow became the Klutz because of that. But
because
that wouldn't work.
I hadn't read the pit hag's description correctly, and I didn't realize they could switch my role. I thought the only two roles that I thought that only the bar.
To be honest,
okay, well,
what I was planning to do with my seamstress bluff is I was planning to pit you two against each other, Warlord and Zadrius. But then I heard that Zadrius didn't think I was the demon at that point. So instead I was gonna pit you and Brosili against each other a bit. Which, I don't know, my plan was not a plan in any state of things, but it worked out in the end.
Yeah. And I admit,
before we go too far into like discussions and like reliving the game, is everyone willing or / free to play another one?
I was going to suggest doing a very, very quick game. I'm currently building a script for it.
Yeah, no problem.
Because I'm using a custom script tool.
Interesting. Brother Monroe wants to do some Good, nice plays.
Don't make it too hard for the new
Right.
guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
I might.
I won't make it
Aw.
too hard. Oh, I wouldn't be horrible like that.
Adrius.
Okay,
Yeah.
it seems
Bro Silly, I do wish to apologize for your first game. You set Clockmaker as your first possibility, and then I was like, yeah, okay, we gotta kill him. It was an easy target, and fun thing that Spike got Clockmaker as well, because I was planning to actually this turn to turn you into a Clockmaker, so...
Fair enough.
You know, the funniest thing is that like at the very end, right before we got dragged in, and I was talking to Zadrius and Warlord, I actually realized because of how they were talking that they were the ones telling the truth, and I realized because again I'm the Clockmaker that Eleanor and Yulari was like the bad guys, and if I had lived through this, or if we had gone for more than one round and not instantly shot ourselves in the face, I actually would have sided with Warlord and Zadrius.
I mean, that is...
like you really did need to claim your role there. Zadrius was not wrong. Even if we were the evil team, there's no way that claiming Clockmaker would have done anything bad to you. You're like an initial information finding role who's already dead. Like what bad can happen by you claiming that you're Clockmaker?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't think.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes an end to the first round of Blood on the Clock Tower. Wow. Intense. I made a lot of mistakes, I am aware. I'll do better next time. Until then, sweet dreams.